Okay, I have no idea why this thing just shut itself off. It's starting to annoy me when it does that. It's been doing that off and on. South Carolina, Greenville. I've got my atlas open here. When I hit another stoplight, I'll flip and study the map again and decide if Atlanta is actually the way I want to go exactly. But while I'm driving, I'm not reading my map. Just to be clear, I'm not. Otherwise, it can pull it and driving. Just driving. Like this right in here, I mean, it's crazy. There's an old church in Wichita Falls, they've done that. They built right up against the side of it. One of their little sky bridges. Evidently, we've got a homeless problem here. I would say, if I had to guess, and I do because I don't know for sure, but it appears so. Okay, so this is 185. $185. 385. Huh. Greenville. 85. I don't have to go to Atlanta at all. Okay. So I want to be on 85. That's where I want to go. I do not really want to go to Atlanta. But that's where this thing is trying to send me, I think. Not sure. Not too sure about that. But I'm not going to Atlanta. But wherever it's going, I'm not going to Atlanta. So a mile and a half. I need to get over here and hit 85, I guess. 85, I believe, is what I want. And it should take me down through Centerville, South Carolina. Maybe it does go to Atlanta. Maybe I don't want to go that way. Is my card full or something? It shouldn't be. It's bullshit if it is. Okay, I need to stop up here and decide my route because I'm not sure that I want to go that way. In fact, I'm kind of thinking I really don't. I really don't want to go into Atlanta. So I need to assess my options. I've got to do it here within the next mile because that's my turn. If I can find a place to pull over and read a map, it would be nice. I don't know that I can. And I don't like pulling over in unknown cities and doing anything just randomly, because I don't know what kind of area I'm in. No idea. But there looks to be some businesses there. And of course, I'm on the wrong damn side of the road. It's okay. The Lofts at Mills Mill. I'm going to say that was once Mills Mill right there. Okay, this looks like a parking lot. Good. Haya massage. I'm not going to be getting a massage, but I'm going to pull over and read my maps. This looks like a good place to get out of traffic to do it anyway. If nothing else. Okay, I might be able to sit right here unless somebody comes barreling out of here after me. So where do I want to go? I need to look. Greenville, J5 183. With Georgia. Alright, so I'm headed out the southwest side of Greenville. I finally decided I'm just going to go the southern route. It's 100 miles shorter, and I'm already almost 1,100 miles from home. Well, 1,058, 1,055 from here. I'm hoping to find inexpensive fuel. I don't know if I will or not. It was cheap up around Nashville. May not be so cheap here. There's one of those triples. See, they've got 3 vehicles tied together where they buy the junk vehicles and haul them to Mexico. There's another one of them. I see them all over the place. They kind of irritate me, actually, to be honest. So I think they're dangerous and illegal as shit. But somehow they get away with it. I'm not sure how, but they do. So, I mean, to do that here, you've got to have doubles and triples endorsement. So, and they're doing it commercially. They're not just doing it, you know, for fun. So, but they're probably driving on a Mexican license, and maybe that's different. I don't know. Doesn't seem quite fair, though, does it? I don't think it is. Oh, well, anyway, I'm not going to spend all day bitching about it. But I wish I could find a good way to get around Atlanta without going clear down to Atlanta, but I don't think I can. I think the roads are so, you know, the wheel of the spoke of the wheel type thing. Same thing you see in Dallas. All the roads go out at an angle. There's nothing that cuts straight across over the top of it, I don't think. I'll stop up here when I fuel up and check and see. So I'll be fueling up before I get to Atlanta. So I don't have to stop there. But probably the next place I see that has reasonable priced fuel, I'll stop and do that, I guess. I'm going to hop off the interstate for a minute and go assess my situation and see if there's something different I can do. No parking, no parking, no parking, blah, blah. Guy sitting down here on his chair. I didn't see him there for a minute. I'm glad I was going slow. Kind of scared me when I saw him. I thought, oh, I don't want to get too close. Don't want to scare him. Don't want to scare me. Don't want to scare him. So I think I'm going to pull in here and assess my options. This looks like a good place to do it. I'll get over here out of the way and see what I can figure out, because I don't really want to do this interstate thing all freaking day, and I really don't want to go to Atlanta. So where am I at? Where's my phone? Okay. Oh, my roses are blooming. Bill sent me pictures. Cool. Cool, cool. No, it missed us by quite a ways. It went, all that weather went north of Marlow, so we're good. My youngest brother, he worries when he sees reports of tornadoes. He always thinks it's going to hit us. Okay, send Bill some kissy faces for sending me rose pictures. And where the hell am I? I need my maps. Where am I exactly? I am... If I run up that way, I should be able to pick up 76 and 123. Okay, so 123, run over through Clemson, and then I'll cut across there. 23, or back up in North Carolina on 76. So let's see. Georgia. See the Georgia map? Got the GHI, so it's got to be back here. I actually have an old atlas, and I'm not an old one, just an atlas. 123. So I'm better going that way, but that's going to be up through the mountains. If I go to Chattanooga, it's 100 miles farther. I don't want to do that either. I want to cut across in the middle there. So Toccoa to Gainesville to Rome. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to run up here. I'm going to run right up this road and hit 76. I'm going to take this off of I'm going to avoid highways for a while. I'll get back on it, I'm sure, but for now I'm going to avoid it and get up north of this road, because this dips down south to Atlanta, and I don't really have to go that far south, I don't think. I mean, I shouldn't have to. I should be able to cut across the top here, kind of. I thought that was like a cop car. It had some sheriff across the top of it, said black sheep. It's kind of funny. Okay. So this seems a little counterintuitive, but, you know, I'm going to go this way anyway. That little trailer is similar to the one I hauled the other day, although the one I hauled was painted black. That's similar to the one that I hauled up to Missouri from Oklahoma City. That one's a little taller, maybe. Yeah, it's quite a bit, got taller walls. But same kind of deal, a little dump trailer. That's what that is. Okay, good. I got all my energy in me, all the calories I can stand. I think I've still got here somewhere a bottle of liquid, maybe not. Well, when I fuel up, I'll stop and get something to drink too, something non-coffee and non-sugar. All right, so this is more or less back to civilization. At least for the moment. It's not going to be for long, I don't think. 336 diesel, that's where we want to fill up at. This will make up for having to pay two and a quarter for it the other day. Oh, let's see. I think I want to, yeah, I do want to go here. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And that'll get me most of the way home. It'll get me a long ways, not pulling a trailer and not driving fast. Look, it's the General Lee right in front of us. There it goes. Serious, no shit, that was a General Lee. Or a look-alike anyway. Might be the real one, who knows? I don't know where the real one's at. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. And then go watch an episode of the old TV show Dukes of Hazzard. Then you'll understand. All right. This is sweet. It's like music to my ears. Cheapest fuel I've seen in 3 days right here. 336. Oh, love it. I'm gonna fuel this baby up. Stand by. So it wouldn't let me quite fill it up without running the cart again, which I'm not going to do because it put on 29 gallons. So I'm about 1/8 of a tank shy of being completely full. That's good enough. I'll have to stop one more time before I get home anyway to fuel up, so that gives me 608 miles worth of range. So I'll need one more tank after this. Let's get my mic back here, get my mic back up. I'm just getting as far up away from that intersection as I can so I can cross this road and get on out of here. Without getting jammed up, hopefully. I know, these people are kind of jamming me up. We'll try not to be jammed up. There we go. That's wanting to run me back out in the boonies, and I'm debating whether I should let it or not. Let's see, where's this going to go? No, I'm going to stay on this road. That just takes a little side road. It'll end up going to the same place, but I'd rather take the highway than a slower, even slower road through a neighborhood or something. So we're going to do this. Oh my goodness. Oh, I feel bloated and full after just having that coffee and egg bites. Didn't take much. Because I haven't been gorging myself lately either. Which is a good thing, I think, in my estimation. Okay. Trying to do too many things here at once. Let's get the driving under control first, then we'll get the book under control. Get it put back where it belongs. This is cool. I like this road. This is the kind of road I like to get on. And I don't know how far this is going to go. Probably not far enough. But see, is that trying to run this up in North Carolina? I'm not sure what it's trying to do. No. No, okay. It's doing what I want it to do. Okay. So at some point, I'll probably hop back on an interstate, but I'm not going to do it until I get on way on the other side of Atlanta. Because I don't freaking want to, mostly. Now that I can see where it's going, now I'll follow it and let it do its thing here. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be zigzagging back and forth as close to a straight line west as we can get with the roads the way they are. Because these roads do not run like, you know, it just ain't happening. It just won't happen. But we can try to stay westward as much as possible, and that's what it's doing. So that works. That's okay. National Wild and Scenic Chattanooga River. Well, that sounds all right. Wild and scenic, I can dig that. I've not seen one yard sale, not one. Maybe I'll find some tomorrow morning, somehow, I don't know. Maybe, we'll see. Okay, this camera, this poor thing. Great, I see what it did. lost its grip entirely. My stabilizer cord. Lost it. We'll just have to let it sit there and hope it stays put for the moment. Next time I have to stop, I'll reach up and adjust that, but I'm not going to try and do it while I'm driving because I need both hands to do that. So this is Westminster, South Carolina. I imagine we'll have a stoplight up here somewhere. It'll allow me to make my adjustment, my camera adjustment. I'm just not going to pull over extra to do it. You know, I would have thought with all these little towns, I would have seen one yard sale sign somewhere. But not yet. That's pretty great getting fuel that cheap. That was awesome. Pretty damn happy about that. With fuel being $3.77 in Marlow right now, that kind of evened it out. That 4 1/4, that kind of evened that out to a little bit less than $4.77 for that tank and this tank together. So a little less than $3.77, I think. Seems good. Okay. It's a travel trailer somebody's customized a little bit. $3.69 over here, so that was lucky. That was just lucky finding it that cheap. That was pretty damn awesome. $76,123. Okay. Toccoa, I think that's our next town after this, and that's in Georgia, I think. I think that's over the line. So this is probably where we're gonna, up in here is where we're gonna cross over. I need to get over here. Yeah, so that's kind of a neat customization job on that. I've never seen that before. Long Creek Highway, 5/10 of a mile. Four-tenths of a mile. Three-tenths of a mile. So that's not, that's 183. We don't want that. That goes up north. Clayton, Long Creek. Okay. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stay on this instead of taking that scenic byway, because this will take us over to Toccoa, which is our next town anyway. that may be a little more, I don't know if that's going to be shorter or longer, but this is a better road. So these are the kinds of things you have to do when you're running off the interstate. You just have to pick your highways. If you've got a good option, you know, like this highway is a good option. So I'm going to stick with this until it's no longer viable, which I think it dies off over here in Takaoka. Or Takaka, I'm not sure how you say that. Uncle Newt's Antique Barn and Museum, huh? Does the windshield look better? I did actually wash it back there. Oh, you saw that, right? Here, I'm tooting my own horn. Yay me, I washed the windshield. Yay me. But it's really nice not to be like fighting traffic on the interstate in a hurry. This is so laid back, relaxing. I'm seeing neat stuff. This is so much better. I need to turn that camera a little bit, I think. There, that's better. I like that a little better. I hope you do too. At the same time that I'm staying off the interstate, I do want to still keep moving pretty good. You know, I don't want to get off on too many 35-mile-an-hour speed limit side roads. So, boiled peanuts. We are in the South, by God. I tried a boiled peanut. I wasn't crazy about the texture, to be honest with you. Didn't like it at all. You know, I like peanuts just about every way you can think of, but not boiled. Not for me, thank you. I think that's something you have to either grow up with or just like the texture of it to start with. And I guess it's kind of like a, you know, cooked bean. Same difference. Peanut is a legume. So, but anyway, that's where you get boiled peanuts in the South, is at little roadside stands. And it's a big treat. You know, people stop and buy them. It's a thing. It's a serious thing. So we'll be crossing the Chattanooga River down here, I don't know, a few miles. We're dropping into a valley now, so I assume it's the Chattanooga River Valley. Isn't this pretty? I mean, especially if you're someplace like Craig, Colorado, like a lot of my family and friends are, and you're still sitting there with snow up to your butt, or it's starting to melt off and flood now, you know, and then you see this over here, it's all green and lush. It's kind of nice. It's a nice sight for sore eyes, you know. Hot boiled peanuts. I'm telling you, that's a thing here. Hot boiled peanuts. $3.78. I was really super lucky to find diesel that cheap. That was really good. Makes me feel a lot better about getting got in Kentucky for fuel price. That was 90 cents less, 91 cents less than what I paid in Kentucky last night. There's a cool car. Pretty nice. It looked like a Bel Air, didn't it? Aqua River. There's one river. That must run into the Chattanooga. That's not the Chattanooga. We still got that river to cross. Should be coming up shortly. It's actually running off to the left side of us through here. I can't see it for the trees, but it's over there. The Chattanooga River is, I mean. Get this camera just right, and I don't have much to work with here as far as a mount as usual. I missed the mount in the Ford. I was getting aggravated with it, but I think it was the vibration in the truck that was making me aggravated with it. But I figured out a way to kind of stabilize that a little bit, I think. If I ever get back in there to run it. I really missed that truck. I mean, I started out the week in it. I just didn't get to end the week in it, so, you know. But Bill feels like crawling under there this afternoon, I guess, and taking a really good look at it and see if he can figure out exactly what's causing that vibration. There's the Chattanooga River. Okay, I'm going to turn you this way a little bit. Maybe you'll be able to see it in between the trees here some. We're going to be crossing it here momentarily. And it's running diagonal. It's running along the road, and it will cross it diagonally. So I don't know how much of it's even going to be visible on or off camera. some more of those wisteria trees. Whatever those are, I don't know that that's what they are, but that's what I call them anyway. I think we've already established that earlier today. I know. The reason I got the camera pointed to the left is that's the side the river's on right now. We're getting ready to cross it up here, I think, when we come around this curve. It's a big damn river. It's big. I just hope you can see some of it, because I guess I turned it off a minute. Sorry, we still haven't crossed, so be watching on the left. The river's over there beside us through the trees. I'm getting just little glimpses of it. Okay, here we go. This is the bridge up here. I'm carrying your love. Hello.
How you doing?
Doing good. Just crossing the Chattanooga River. Crossing into Georgia. So, just heard from Bill. Everything's good. He checked out the camera that I ordered. I ordered a used Power Shot. So we had a Power Shot, a Canon Power Shot that was really good. And then the batteries corroded inside of it. After we moved to the farm, I forgot we even had it. Stuck it in a drawer. So it corroded and it was shot. He had to throw it away. It was like a $400 camera when we bought it back in, I don't know, 2002 or 3, whatever that was. It was a really good camera. And I was trying to figure out what I was going to do to take pictures of my stuff to put on eBay, because I tried my cell phone and the pictures just were not worth a shit. So I cannot use my cell phone for eBay pictures. So I got on eBay and ordered a camera, a Canon Sure Shot, or Power Shot, I think. So it's more megapixels than the old one. So he's been taking pictures and testing it out. And he sent me some pictures, which I haven't had a chance to look at yet. So if I make this thing cooperate with me. Okay, so he sent me Rose pictures. Oh, there's Jack. Oh, wow. Those are good pictures. Tuck and Molly. So he sent me pictures of them, and they're awesome. Completely awesome. So I'm gonna... Those are really good pictures. That camera is going to be great. That's going to be just what we need. So we're very lucky. Glad it worked out that way. Now I got to look at where this thing's sending me again. Where is it going to send me? Okay. So I'm going to follow this and stay the hell away from Atlanta. If I go left anywhere through here, it's going to drag me back towards Atlanta. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. I don't want to go into the Atlanta area at all, whatsoever. I mean, to start with, I don't have any reason to go that far south except to stay on the interstate. And not being on the interstate, there's no reason to go any farther south than what I am right now. So, just not going to do it. The interstate was so crowded today, I couldn't believe it. It was just like, well, you saw. It was a mess. I'm just not in the mood. Not in the mood at all, whatsoever. So these are kind of neat little towns through here. This is Takaka, I think. I think that's what it was. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be skirting the edge of the Smoky Mountains, the southern edge. This route that I'm taking is just going to kind of meander along. We're just going to stay out of the mountains, so we don't need to be up in there. So I want Broad Street, and I'm going to be going right on Broad Street. Sage Street. That must be Broad down there. Okay, good. Clayton, I guess, will be our next town. That makes sense. So we're going to kind of be going north a little and then west a little and then north a little and west a little, kind of to get clear across Georgia, basically. Falls Road is what we're wanting up here. 4/10. Oh, these stoplights. Man, I'm just missing them. Just freaking missing them. Oh, this is Stevens County, Georgia. That's interesting. So I live in Stevens County, Oklahoma. So check that out. Kind of cool. I've seen Stevens County, Georgia come up when I'm doing searches for stuff in Stevens County, Oklahoma, so I knew there was one. Didn't ever think I'd be in it, actually. Falls Road. Should be this next left. These lights. Get me away from these lights. Toccoa. I don't know how you say this town, but this is the town it is. Toccoa, Georgia. And you may notice I'm not writing down my mileages. Oh, look at this old graveyard. It's because I don't have an IFTA tag on this truck. Wow, that's old. That's an old graveyard there. Really old. Traffic shift ahead. Narrow bridge, 35 miles an hour. Okay. I'm ready for it. I'm watching. Okay, so we'll get down to 35. Follow the law. Follow the law. Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay. It is a narrow bridge. Now, I'm going to stay on my half of it. I'm not going to take up any of theirs. I can do that. I'm a skilled person that way. I guess you got to take some personal pride in what you do, even if it's driving a truck, right? Even if it's driving a pickup truck. End work zone, 45. Still not one yard sale. Not one yard sale sign anywhere so far. I thought I might run across one or two of them where I could drop a couple bucks and get something cool. I may find some tomorrow. Maybe Friday's not a big yard sale day here. You know, different areas have their different customs too. Not very surprisingly, actually. This kind of reminds me of Arkansas here. Reminds me of the mountain side of Arkansas over in the western side. I need to stop someplace and get some water or something. Getting pretty dry. Probably in the next town I come to, I'll stop in somewhere and get my stuff. That's kind of a neat little pull out. I think there's a picnic table back there. Bill took it pretty well that I'm taking the slow route home. I'm glad, because okay, I don't know why this thing keeps shutting itself off. I'm not getting any indicators or telling me anything about it, so it just every once in a while it clicks itself off. Sorry. And I have to reset everything. Slightly annoying. Oh, this is cool. This is about as backwoodsy Georgian as you're going to find, I think. Little log cabin over there. I hope you got to see that. I hope that it was in the camera view. Trying to get this just right. Not having much luck, to be honest. I don't know what this person is doing. No signals, no nothing, just stopping in the middle of the freaking highway. Not a clue. I have no idea. Here in 6/10, we're going to be turning left onto something. It says 441, but it also says Georgia 17, so I'm not sure what the hell it's going to be. Junction 441. Good, I can get something to drink here at the Circle K. That'll be good. Very, very good. Some little old lady, I don't know what she was stopping. They're probably stopping and looking at some car or something. And no, this is not the road we're turning on. The road we're turning on is the one far over there, across through this intersection and on over, on the other side of the Circle K. This road behind me, I think, runs down to the interstate, probably. I don't know. Not that interested in it because I know it's not my road. I am interested in getting something to drink and being able to stop and pee. Those are the things I'm really interested in right at the moment. Okay, this is a long light. Long, long light. I don't know what you got to do to trip it. There we go. Finally caught. I always look before I pull out into an intersection, even when I got a green light, because I did that one day and it saved me from getting my ass killed because a big trash truck came barreling through the red light right where I was getting ready to pull out. So it's beneficial to look.